Hello, friends, and welcome back to Wanderlust Gaming. So today I wanted to talk about, this topic about the extortion that is going on, in my opinion, the extortion of gamers across the board. Just because I feel like, gaming has become so popular. It's crazy now that when I join communities, there's a lot of women that do gaming now, and for me, it's like new because, I'm from the old school where like only like guys play video games. But now you see a lot of women playing video games, and a lot of companies like take notice of that. And I just feel like they have extorted video game players in general. You know, especially like when it comes to a lot of paid downloadable content, it's just too much now. In my opinion. For example, today I saw that Ninja Gaiden 4 is gonna some of the extra weapons of the main character Ryu. They're gonna be locked behind paid downloadable content. So a lot of people are like pissed off about that, but it's like it's just a trend and a pattern that these companies see that they can get away with just to like squeeze more money out of you. And that's just one example, because obviously we've seen this like paid DLC, like deluxe versions, complete editions, whatever that you call it. And I think they get away with it because they do sell, So, who is, in my opinion, I think the blame is on the gamers because they're the ones that, buy these products. No one's forcing you to buy the products, and I'm guilty of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But for me it's really rare when I buy like extra content for a game. For example, Breath of the Wild, I did buy the whole package of everything because I really enjoyed that game, and I believe like the content was worth it because it added a lot of content that I actually enjoy. uh, but for example, like locking a lot of stuff behind DLC is just like a nasty, in my opinion, it's a nasty thing to do. And not only that, there's also like, for example, Visa and Mastercard, they ban or like, I think a lot of you guys are aware of the issue going on with Steam. It's not only Steam, but like a lot of companies that they're basically banning some like sexually explicit content games. And it's like, for me it's like, why are they going like that? Because they support OnlyFans, Visa and Mastercard. They support like OnlyFans. That's like a double standard, because it's like, you can like, who are these Visa and Mastercard? It's like they run like a monopoly. I'm surprised that there isn't an alternative. I know there's crypto, but not many people have access to that type of stuff, or like are unaware of. But I just don't like like how they seem to have like so much power. And like, for example, they'll remove it says here that Steam remove over 400 titles, including some indie horror and adult games, just because they have like sex content. But OnlyFans is fine. OnlyFans is just perfect. They don't do anything wrong. OnlyFans is just perfect, and I think something needs to be done, or like, it's impossible because it's really hard to get gamers to get together to agree to something and push back. But yeah, that's just my rant for today. I was just like seeing this, and it's just like crazy how much all these like companies can get away with. But gamers don't do anything. So that's the video for today, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.